Okay, we're back.
Now you're good.
No, now you're good.
You froze.
No, you froze.
No, you froze.
Okay, well, that's funny because I'm the one recording, so nobody's gonna believe you.
2, 1.
Welcome. Fuck. I didn't know whether to say everyone or back first. So welcome back, everybody, to the We Speak Cinema channel. This is part 2, which is our Criterion haul. If you see part 1, go check it out if you haven't seen it. I go with my friend Philip to the mall and we pick out Criterion. It's a great time, so go check that out. But today I am reunited with Ioan after his recommendation video to all of you who saw that. And we are here to discuss and display what we picked up for the July 2022 sale.
Are you excited, Peter? You better be.
How can I not be excited? This is a gift. This is a gift throughout the year that we get twice a year in person to go. And in November, I'm not gonna announce anything, but we are planning to hit the shops together.
We are about to raid. We're going to raid.
We're gonna raid the stores. Yeah, but I before we actually get into it, that's what I wanted to do. Can you just explain your journey that it took you and
so the title which I'm going to be showing with you all in about a couple of minutes. It was a pilgrimage to find them. I mean, I went to 3 shops and they didn't have them. And to the last shop that I went to, which was my local one, they had 2 of them because I found one in one of the shops. And I said, "How can this be possible? This is like literally the second day of the sale, and yet they have maybe like 2 copies at most."
Yeah.
And this is I don't get. Like, you're supposed to have like 10 copies because it's going to be a popular film.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that was a very frustrating day for me, the second day of the sale.
Maybe you went too late, you got to wake up 6 a.m. early bird.
I went at 10 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. But
anyway, I got them and I'm happy. I know you had a good time.
I did, yeah. I'm missing one though. I didn't pick up one, which you saw in part 1.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with what I got, and hopefully, I'll pick it up at the end of the month or something. So,
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Let's start with the one that we both picked up, and the one that most people picked up in July because everyone knows about this film. Everyone was excited about this film. 3, 2, 1. It's Double Indemnity. Okay.
Yeah.
Billy Wilder, man. Oh, this is just. I can almost say that he's my favorite director now. It's very close, but this guy is a genius, and this film is genius, to say the least.
We're gonna talk more about it in November during the noir month of November.
Please.
Yeah, we will be talking about
it's an incredible film. Yeah, you got the 4K or the Blu-ray?
I got the thick one. I got the 4K.
4K, okay.
And this is my first 4K.
You don't have a different one?
No, this is my first 4K that I picked. I have another 4K here for this video, but this is like the first one that I had in mind of picking up if I sit in 4K.
And what a fantastic film.
What a great film. I can't wait to see it in the highest quality possible.
Yeah, because you haven't seen it in 4K before.
No. I have the Blu-ray. I have the old Blu-ray, but I don't think it's going to be
I mean, there's not much to say about it. Everyone knows how great it is. So
I can't wait for the special.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even take a look at what.
There are so many. There are so many that we cannot cover them. I mean, just looking at them, and I've been waiting for this. There's a documentary by a German filmmaker with Billy Wilder made in 1992, and I've seen parts of the documentary when it was on the channel. And it's such a great thing of listening to Wilder just speak about his career. Yeah. Such a great documentary.
I'm very excited for that. I want to hear more interviews from that man. So
I'll go next for the next 4K that I got this sale is Le Cercle Rouge, the infamous title which was out of print for quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, this title used to go on eBay for like $100, $200, $300. And I'm so happy that I got this in 4K, because when I seen this Melville film, this is, I think, his second to last film before he died.
Mhm.
What a great mob, sort of mob, no, not mob, what a great robbery film. It's all about a robbery. It's all about criminals, but it's sort of in the classic fedora style, trench coat, Humphrey Bogart feeling of the 1940s. It's with Alain Delon. It's with Yves Montaigne. All the great French actors play in this. And I can't wait to go and revisit it now, especially in 4K.
And what a fantastic cover. The
Yeah.
hand is blue, and the color scheme is great on that.
And I like it that they didn't change it, even though they re-released
Yeah,
it.
the same. Yeah, exactly. What was the original? Does it keep the same spine number if it's re-released?
Yeah, it's the same one. It's 218.
Wow, dude, we were probably like, yeah, I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Long time ago. Yeah,
218. Yeah, forget it.
218.
But yeah, that's a fantastic pick.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go with the most obvious pick besides that one, which I picked up, which is Citizen Kane. I don't mind the packaging. I think it's very nice, especially the inside. It reminds me of The Irishman, where you unfold it and you have the faces of the actors, but here you have Kane spelled out. Again, Notorious is one of the best films of all time. I'm pretty sure it only won screenplay at the Oscars, and if it was to win anything, that was it, because the story and how it moves forward is just so good. You know, we all know Orson Welles. We know the story of it. 1941, spy number 1104. You have to have it in your collection. It's a staple. It's like Seven Samurai, even though I don't own it. But you know,
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm sorry.
No, but Citizen Kane and Rashomon are the two sort of films which tell the story in a non-linear sort of a fashion, but through flashbacks. You know,
Rosebud.
Rosebud. But moving on, and this is a film that this is because I've seen Elliot Cohen from Boutique Blu-rays talking about this, and I said, oh, it's with one of my favorite actors and actresses. It's a Swedish film, and this is called The Emigrants. I mean, it's films. Sorry, there are two films, The Emigrants and The New Land. I know nothing about this film. All I know, it's about a Swedish family coming to the United States and trying to live a better life.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. It's with Max von Sydow, the famous Max von Sydow who plays in The Seventh Seal,
legend,
Bergman's muse, male muse, and then we have I think her name is Tulin. It's with Liv Ullmann, not Tulin. It's with Liv Ullmann, another Bergman.
They're just inseparable. I feel like them two. You know,
the cinematography from what I understand, it's incredible. It's an incredible film to look at, and the story I heard, it's just as equally incredible. I mean, each film, it's 3 hours and a half long. But you know what? I'm happy that Criterion decided to release this in one physical box, not in two separate films, because this sort of forces you to watch the second part. You know, you don't have to buy an extra one. So I'm really excited for this.
Yeah.
It's a movie by Jan Troyel.
Okay. I mean, I'm excited for you, because if it's from Elliot, then it's
got to be good. It's got to be good. So thank you, Elliot, for this.
Yeah. All right. So my next one, let's do another Wilder film. Some Like It Hot.
Oh yes.
This is 60s, I believe. No, 59. Just on the cusp of 60. But a lot of people say that this is one of the best comedies of the 50s. And I think IMDb, I think according to IMDb, that's the funniest comedy of all time. Yeah. I mean, I have to rewatch it because, as we know, I thought that it was rather annoying at first, but I have to have it for my Billy Wilder collection. I can't just leave that film out of it because it's such a staple of his work, and it's such an important entry into his filmography. So I needed to have it. It stars obviously Jack Lemmon and Marilyn Monroe, isn't it?
Yes.
And the other person is
Tony Curtis.
Yeah. So I just actually saw an Instagram post where it was like the steamiest kisses in cinema. And
Yeah.
one of them was Tony Curtis, I think, or not Tony Curtis, Marilyn Monroe with the other guy on the ship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In Some Like It Hot was one of the things. So I thought that was,
I think it's with Tony Curtis because
I think so.
that's the only kiss. Yeah, it's the only kiss. For my next film, and for my last film of this whole, man, this is a film which I've rewatched. This is a second time, and it's so good. And it's Mr. Klein,
Ooh,
starring
hey,
Alain Delon and Jean Moreau in a minor role. But what a great film about character study, and about somebody who's the victim of a government who doesn't abide in them, and by accident, an innocent victim becomes that, or is confused for that person. And in this case, Alain Delon, who plays sort of a very wealthy man in an occupied France during World War II, under the German regime. He receives sort of a newspaper at home, and is from, like, it's a Jewish newspaper, and he's trying to go and find the Mr. Klein because he's also called Mr. Klein. And it's sort of a detective. The movie starts being like a detective sort of a film at times, but the ending is what do you think? What do you think about the ending? Is it ambiguous? Do you think it's appropriate?
I've seen it at Ioan's recommendation because recently it's been hard for me to watch new films. I've just been in this rewatch era of my life right now, but I did decide to watch that because it was coming out, and it's one of those films where it's I appreciate it more after, and hearing what Ioan had to say and discovering what it meant. But it was also one of those movies where I had to look up kind of what was going on to make sure that I was following, because on the first viewing it's rather confusing a little bit. I had a few questions about the film, but the ending is it's ambiguous, but it makes sense. Like I think you can have your own definitive version of what happens at the end and what it means. I don't think it's ambiguous to the point where you're debating about 5 different things that could have happened. It's pretty spot on. It's either one or the other, and you take your side and you pick how you think that the story should go.
I don't want to go further and talk about this film because we're hoping we're going to do a discussion on this film sometime in the future. All I can say is that in the end, it's sort of, that's what you get when you're trying to stick your nose too far into the pot. You get what you get, right?
True.
Because you are able to be saved, but you refuse it because you're trying to see what's up, what's the truth, what's at the end of the pot, but you just inevitably fall in. And
it's a good ending. I like that.
Good ending. Yeah.
All right, so for my last film that I picked up, I added to another favorite director of mine's filmography, because you lent this to me maybe a few months back.
Okay.
Longer than that.
Okay.
And I love this film, and it kind of resembles 8.5 in a way, and that's Francois Truffaut's Day for Night.
Oh yeah.
This film is awesome. I'm pretty sure the opening is them on the movie set, and everyone is walking, like it's like you're entering a film, but then if Francois yells cut, and then everyone goes back, and you're like, oh, is this kind of movie? This is what we're doing. And as someone who does theater, I think this is a very a film that I can relate to as a wannabe actor. For the people who are going through this film, like I remember the lead actress is one of my favorite scenes, where I believe she forgets the lines, and she's going through this,
and they have to like cut action, and she becomes frustrated.
I feel like this could have influenced that scene in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, actually, when
with Leo,
when the camera goes back. I feel like that could be from this. So I think this film is great, and I can't wait to rewatch it. It's from '73, and it's in color. So now I have 400 Blows, Jules and Jim, and Day for Night.
And you prefer Day for Night over 8.5?
I do. I've seen 8.5 multiple times too, and I've only seen this once, and I still prefer this over it. I just think that I gotta pick my words carefully here. I think 8.5 is more mental, more inside the head.
Yeah.
And I rather watch something focusing on the craft and
Okay. Yeah.
how to direct or how to act or what an actor goes through on set, not internally. That's just
Right.
my personal that's my personal opinion on it.
Okay, I like that. I respect it. Very much respect it.
Thank you for not obliterating me on
Don't worry, don't worry. I'll have my chances. Anyway, this is the beautiful stuff that we have. We've got for this sale. Are you thinking of picking anything up during
I'm
this?
I'm waiting to have Diabolique in stock at literally any of the stores near me.
So that's the title that you're looking for.
Yeah. Henry George Clouzot is another. He's rising on my ranks of directors.
Le Corbeau.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the
I'm definitely
first
picking that up in November. But I also forgot. I believe, what did he make? La Vérité? Is that
La
his?
Vérité, yeah.
I feel dumb for not picking that up. Like I wasn't looking for it because I
I
forgot.
have it. Like I have it, but I still haven't watched it. I
And
know it's a courtroom drama, and I heard it's good. Like it's really good.
oh, you haven't watched it? Okay, that makes sense.
No.
Yeah. So I'm looking for Diabolique. Are you looking to pick up anything else?
So I have 3 films in mind, but I don't think I'm gonna pick all these 3 because they're very hard to find. I might just order one of them. Like for example, the Children of Paradise.
Yeah.
Fantastic film.
You're gonna be upset because when you see this at this time right now when we're filming this, Ioan hasn't seen the part 1 video.
No.
And I watched it back, and you're gonna be very upset because that was, remember the hide, find, and buy technique?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in there.
Wasn't there because I looked it up and I saw it's nowhere at the nearby stores, not even at your store. So I'm looking for that, or I'm looking for Orson Welles' Chimes at Midnight, where he plays a Shakespearean character in like medieval England.
Right.
I want to revisit it, and I saw an essay on it, a video essay on it, and that really made me want to visit the film. And lastly, I want to get The Last Metro, which is a François Truffaut film from 1980. And in my opinion, it's my favorite François Truffaut film as of right now, because it deals with theater. So you better see it. And it stars one of the most beautiful actresses, not only in France, but in the world, which is Catherine Deneuve, who plays in Belle du Jour of Louise Buñuel.
I think in November when we go, and if I find it there, I'm gonna pick it up, no matter if I've seen it or not. Because if I like Day for Night, and that's that type of film, and this you're saying that Last Metro deals more with theater, then I must.
I mean, did you enjoy All About Eve?
Yeah, it was good.
So imagine All About Eve set in World War II, but 10 times even better than that. That's what Last Metro is about. So
yes,
no words needed anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
No words. Geez, I gotta finish. How to end the video? I don't even
finish. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in on our small video part 2. Make sure that you check out first part 1.
Yes.
And
then, if you need any more recommendations, go check out Ioan's video. Which
exactly. Go check out my video. Look for Peter's only video recommendation towards the end of the month.
Yep.
But this month we are excited to bring you more Criterion related videos. So expect that. We're going to take a break from discussion, analysis / review films, and we're just going to concentrate on Criterion. So expect more videos on that. And as always, we'd like to thank you for tuning in for today's video.
Yes, thank you.
It wasn't anything spectacular, but hey, we had fun, and that's what we're all here about at We Speak Cinema. My name is Ioan.
I'm Peter.
You're Peter. And until we see again, happy watching, everybody.